It is springtime, so to celebrate, we're gonna be making some homemade hummus that is totally oil-free, but still super delicious and creamy. If you're new here, welcome. This is Vegan Petite. Go ahead and subscribe, but for now, let's get started. We're gonna start with 1 can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans, and these ones are no salt added. After you open up your can of chickpeas, we're actually going to save the chickpea liquid because this is gonna help make our hummus nice and smooth without adding any extra oil. This is also known as aquafaba and is famously used in many vegan baking recipes. To make our hummus extra creamy, we are going to gently remove the skins from the chickpeas. So you can do this by putting a couple paper towels on a kitchen towel and then making a little sandwich like this. Okay, and then just apply some light pressure, give them a little massage like so. Some of them are trying to escape. And then, yeah, these ones are gonna need more pressure. Let's try that again. Deep pressure massage. Okay, and you'll see that some of the skins start to pop off like that. So we can just kind of gently pick those away. And you can put some fun music in the background while you do this. Honestly though, if you're not super picky about the hummus being like the creamiest consistency, you can totally just throw them in there into the blender without doing this step. Now that your chickpeas are naked and cold, add them to the blender. Now we're gonna use some tahini, which is basically just ground up sesame seeds. Use a 1/4 cup of the tahini. Add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, or if you have a fresh lemon, you can just squeeze 1 fresh lemon in there. Now add 1 garlic clove. This is one that I already roasted in the oven with a few other vegetables. You can also pan roast your garlic if you don't want that sharp taste. But if you don't care about the raw garlic taste, you can just add a raw garlic clove. I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, but if your chickpeas were already salted, you might use less. Now we can add our seasonings. I'm gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon each of garlic powder, cumin, and smoked paprika. Now we're gonna measure a 1/4 cup of that aquafaba and add it to the blender. Now pulse it until it's your desired consistency. Here's the consistency so far. It is pretty thick, so I'm gonna add a couple more tablespoons of aquafaba. I added a couple more tablespoons of aquafaba and I'm gonna blend again. I added a couple more tablespoons of aquafaba because it was still thick, and after you pulse it, you can blend it on high. And here is the texture now. Ooh, nice and velvety and creamy. It's almost like a frosting texture. All together, this was 1/2 cup of aquafaba. You can taste this and adjust the seasonings if you need to, but I tried it and it tastes perfect to me. All right, let's try this hummus. I added a little smoked paprika on top for decoration. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, this hummus is so smooth, creamy. I think taking off some of those skins helped out with that. And of course, that extra aquafaba really made the difference instead of having just like a thick hummus that you get in those store-bought containers. Let's try it with some bread. Oh my gosh, you can't even tell that this is oil-free. Honestly, I mean, yeah, you don't taste the olive from the olive oil, but it's so good. You can eat this every day and not feel bad about it. So of course, this was just a classic, simple garlic hummus, but you can always customize this and add roasted red bell pepper. You could add jalapeno to it if you want some spice. You could even add curry powder if you want a more exotic tasting hummus. So there's definitely lots of possibilities. Comment below what style of hummus is your favorite, and do you have favorite accompaniments with it? Let me know in the comments. Like this video if you enjoyed the recipe, and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.